It's taken some work, but I finally have them. The worst of the worst.
Where?
Let's just say I put them in a hole and threw away the hole.
There's rumors, Amanda, that some of them have abilities.
Oh, yeah. I have seen things.
Wait, I'm just gonna throw my gum out.
All the nerds.
Good evening, guys. Tonight we're going to talk about San Diego Comic-Con, what happened, the news that were released, the trailers, all the exciting stuff that's coming up this year. Every year has been...
In the future, yeah.
In the future, yeah. Every year, I think, has been very interesting, personally. I mean, comic-related or any trailer-wise. This year, I thought it was a bit slow, in my opinion.
I thought it was a good one.
Thought it was a good one.
Yeah.
Why?
Compared to last year, that I don't even remember, I thought it was a good one.
Last year was Marvel stuff. It was Age of Ultron stuff related.
Yeah. So.
I
And
mean,
Marvel was out of it this year as well, right?
Yeah.
They stepped out of San Diego.
Because DC wasn't in it at all last year. So it's like they switched places. DC has a lot to offer in the coming future, while Marvel is like, you know what we're doing, so we don't need to talk about it anymore.
Still, there's a lot of news for Marvel, I think, that is noteworthy.
Yeah.
I think we can start with Suicide Squad trailer.
Which is not Marvel, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
No, but
Yeah, they had a lot of stuff, Marvel.
I mean,
Yeah. So let's start with Suicide Squad.
DC had a few things to announce.
Yeah.
What you mean? Yeah.
I mean, we've been expecting a lot. We've seen a lot. The Joker, Harley Quinn.
Some
I think
footage of
Many
some-
leaks.
many leaks, many
Yeah,
pictures.
a lot
and
of
then-
leaks.
Actually,
Holy
a
crap.
friend of mine that
Yeah. Leaks.
Yeah.
a friend of mine that moved to Toronto last 6 months ago or last year, I don't remember what, but he
Good
saw he saw them filming, and the scene you see in the trailer with the helicopter crash, he said he saw them filming that.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's like, well, I know there's a helicopter crash in the movie. That's
So like a week before the San Diego Comic-Con, there was that leak of Batman on the Lamborghini, Joker's Lamborghini
yes.
and everything.
Yeah.
And it
which
was
you
like,
see in the trailer.
Yeah, exactly. That,
Yes.
that
Which I was actually really pissed off about.
Really?
The
Why?
trailer or that scene?
Well, just to see Batman in it. Like,
Yeah.
get
Really?
over Batman v Superman, and then spans Batman off into other things.
Depends on the quantity of scenes Batman has in the movie.
Granted, but
It's like if it's just that scene, okay, fine.
I think it's literally that scene. I think it's a flashback.
Yeah, but when you think
It's
about
just
it,
like in Batman and Superman that it's not confirmed, but I've heard that Joker will be in it for flashbacks or something.
Yeah.
but that's the thing. The most exciting thing about Suicide Squad, personally, is the Joker being in it.
Yeah.
And Joker is not a standalone character. He is the villain of Batman. So seeing Batman in it, I think makes sense. But I wouldn't push him too much.
I had nothing against Batman showing up in it. My argument about it is that we haven't got Batman v Superman out yet. They changed so many things about it originally. They changed it all. They changed the name. They added cast. They removed cast. They did all sorts of stuff like that. We haven't got the movie yet.
Talking about change the cast for Batman vs
Yeah,
Superman.
They don't have the movie out yet, and yet they're already pawning Batman off into another movie. Like, come on, DC, finish one up. I have no problem him going into the Suicide. I have no problems with that. But I want to see Batman v Superman first, and then I want to see Batman in other movies. That's fine.
I don't see the problem because what they are doing is DC is creating his own universe.
Yeah, they're
like
creating
Marvel.
it, but we don't have anything yet.
John, you're gonna say something, so
Yeah.
say what you're.
You mentioned that they bring cast and all. Do you guys have news about Aquaman? I'm really excited about Aquaman, but it's dead. No news.
I'll try and lead into that, but to go with what Mark is saying, I think I saw this with both Suicide Squad's trailer, which here's the thing, I've mentioned this to you guys before, that I'm putting my money on the Suicide Squad movie because I'm not interested in Batman v Superman very much.
Because you didn't like Man of Steel.
Because I fucking hated Man of Steel.
It's not that bad the second, third, or fourth,
I
or
loved
whatever
it.
time.
I love the movie.
So here's the thing. Like I said, I like the first half of it, but Suicide Squad, I'm putting my money on that
Same for me.
because because I'm
Will
not
Smith's in
waiting for because I'm not excited for Batman v Superman. So I'm putting my money on Suicide Squad. However, seeing that trailer, it was not a letdown per se. Just
A bit disappointed.
I was expecting more out of the
It
trailer.
was lackluster.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah, but again, it's just the first trailer.
it's the first
It's
trailer.
not
That's
And,
meant to
and
be
it's
like.
not really.
It's
It's
the
not
first
really
trailer, yeah.
a trailer that we're supposed to be seeing yet. Anyways, it was only
until that.
shown.
But to
at the
answer
con.
to reflect on what you were saying, I find that DC / Warner Brothers more so is trying to beat us over the head with that. Hey, they're all in the same universe, because they got to play catch up to Marvel. So in the Suicide Squad trailer, Amanda Waller mentioned Superman and the Metropolis incident. In the Batman v Superman trailer, it shows the Metropolis incident, and you see a bunch of stuff about Joker. Batman is in the Suicide Squad movie. Joker is in the Batman v Superman
They're
movie.
creating a universe.
They're creating a universe, but in the trailers, they're trying to be like, hey, look at this. This
But
is
that's
our
the thing.
universe. Everything's connected. We're just like Marvel. And I'm like,
we don't have anything out yet.
But the problem, do you think that Suicide Squad is the same as Guardian of the Galaxy, which is not even... It is an interesting movie that brought money, but it's actually a link to
something bigger.
Something bigger.
I didn't think of it that way, but that's a really good point. That's a good idea. It's like a ragtag group of characters.
They're gonna make money.
that have to
They're
do
gonna
something.
Yeah.
Save the world, as Will
Because
Smith
let's be
says
honest,
in the trailer.
beside Joker and Harley Quinn, I don't think we'll see the other characters in other movies.
Will
There's-
Smith, because he's
Will
like the
Smith,
biggest
yeah,
name.
bro,
He's the biggest
bro.
name in there. So
Yeah.
So yeah, the Suicide
Much like
Squad
the costume.
trailer. The costume is so fucking dope.
Yeah.
Um,
with the mask.
but
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah,
I love when they have masks.
the Suicide Squad trailer
You're that guy.
to me was a bit of a lackluster. Yeah, but I'm still very excited for the movie, and I still think Leto's going to do a great job as the Joker.
I found he sounded a lot like Heath Ledger at the end.
Well, he sounded like a Joker.
He's doing a voice, a creepy voice. So he's
was
trying
good.
to.
I
Yeah, it
liked
was
it.
good.
And do you know why? Look, you mentioned that Will Smith was a big character. There's Jared Leto, the Harley Quinn girl. Totally forgot her name.
Margaret Robbie.
Thank you. But all
That's
the
why
other
he's the
characters are
movie
very not low budget. I've never seen them.
All the
And,
actors.
Yeah, did they just hire them for fill-ins or?
The guy playing Rick Flag was a RoboCop.
Yes.
Oh,
Which he's great.
He's a great
Yeah.
actor. He's in the show The Killing.
Yeah. Was in the show.
He was in the show The Killing. Yeah. He's a great actor. I don't know who
Exactly, that's
I don't
it,
know
like-
who. I don't know his name. The guy that's playing Captain Boomerang, but he's been in a few things as well. I don't know who
He's
he
been
is.
in Flash or Arrow.
Is it the same actor?
Oh, okay, no, it's not.
You think of something else.
Well,
You think of the other Captain
the
Boomerang.
character
Yeah.
is in, but not yet. Yeah.
But I think each the actor / rapper Common is playing the tattooed man. Apparently, we don't know for sure, but he's been seen on set. He's not in the Suicide Squad image as El Diablo, but the tattooed man, the radioactive guy, is. We're thinking he's in it.
yeah.
But yeah, but back to Aquaman.
Yes.
I think he's going to be like the after credit scene.
Probably.
Yeah, but there's rumors. No, there was rumors in Batman and Superman. There's a scene, like 2 seconds, when a guy is in the water and to find something. There's rumors saying that scene is linked to Aquaman.
Okay.
What else about
Because
Gal Gadot? The
Cyber
trailer
was
was
in
not
it too,
showing her anywhere
Her
around.
too, as Wonder Woman, she's going to be in the movie for like 2 scenes max. One is Diana and one is Wonder Woman. Because you see her in the white dress with the necklace, and then you see
Okay,
her.
well, so we're done with Suicide Squad. Might as well move on to the Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
It's all the same
that's
thing.
it.
Again,
all
it's the same universe.
Same universe, yeah. But what did you guys think of Suicide Squad like before?
I didn't like the trailer.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
I didn't like the music. Maybe if it was a little more uppity.
I found that. No,
Sorry. I read a lot of comics, and I'm not. I think it's a tertiary team. It's not a main team for me. So I've never actually read about it. I've never been interested about it. So for me, it's always like the main characters: Green Lantern,
kind
Batman,
of-
Superman.
Although they were made
Aquaman.
first, Suicide Squad was made first. They're kind of like the DC version of Thunderbolts, which was all villains also.
Yeah.
But you guys also didn't find it like.
I wasn't thrilled by the idea at first.
Mhm.
So even with the trailer was meh. I like Jared Leto's Joker. He's doing a
Yes.
good job. There's things I don't like, obviously, like the teeth and
Which you could hear him implementing the teeth as part of the way he speaks.
Yeah.
Because when he says, "I'm not going to kill you," I don't know. It's an actor thing. He talks out of his mouth. He doesn't use his tongue properly. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna go into.
For me, the movie looks like those kind of movie with no budgets.
Nerd jacking.
Yeah.
For me, the movie looks like those kind of movies with no budget, having some kind of money.
it's like throwing something together.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like a gritty fan film, but with a
But
budget.
with that could make it really great when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
If you have no high hopes for it, you're not expecting to have this box office smash.
That's exactly what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no interest.
You're probably going to be there on release anyway.
Huh?
You're probably going to be there on release anyway.
Oh yeah.
First.
And same for you. You were just.
I found the music that they chose for it was too like.
It's like a slow.
Is it me or DC is having like the same soundtrack for every movie?
That song in Suicide Squad is a creepy / slowed down version of a Bee Gees song called something with the Joke's on Me or something, which Joker Jokes on Me, kind of like how Age of Ultron did the creepy version of No Strings. I guess the same idea. But yeah, let's go into Batman versus Superman. Mark, what did you think of the trailer?
I thought it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of liked Man of Steel the second time around watching it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And I liked the tie-ins that they did with Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
That he was on ground level when Superman was fighting Zod. That was great, and they linked it up perfectly. Mm-hmm. Really good.
Well, me too. I'm a big fan of big fan. I liked Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Batman. Again, Batman Superman. I was thrilled by the cast. I always supported Ben Affleck into being Batman.
Same here.
Yeah. I didn't had any high hopes, but because of that trailer, for me it was the best of the.
That was the best one out there.
Yeah.
Compared to the first.
It's. I wasn't expecting that, and that's good.
What I think was the deceiving part for me was Lex Luthor. I was expecting. I don't know. Lex Luthor is smart, intelligent, and charismatic. He sounded a bit girly for me, and a bit.
I think that's just Jesse Eisenberg's voice.
Yeah, but that's the problem. No, I think he was like.
He's got a very
creepy
nasally voice, and I think it's just how.
And the wig was. I don't know if it's going to be a wig. It's going to be hair.
I think so because he did shave his head.
Yeah.
Jesse.
But that
Eisenberg.
could have been afterwards,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, I'm thinking
is
because
it a wig after? Is it a after or a before?
Well, that's the thing. I'm thinking he's got the hair, and then he finds the kryptonite, which we see in the trailer, and he's going to get radiation. His hair is going to fall out. He's going to get some sort of poisoning, but not die from it because comic books.
Yeah.
And
but in Smallville, he actually gets a super immune system out of it, and that's why his hair fell off.
Mm-hmm. And which is kind of comic accurate. He loses his hair because of Superman at one point. And that's why he hates him.
Damn you! I lost all my hair.
But yeah,
I also like the fact that I like the confrontation that we see in the Batmobile. How Superman rips the Batmobile.
and he
Batman
just
doesn't
stands
give a
up.
shit.
It's like
He just stands up
yes.
like I'm Batman.
I really like. There's one specific scene where the two are fighting against, and the building when it looks like exactly like Dark Knight Returns. Or
with
Batman with a grappling gun, and it looks so much CGI. It's
away.
incredible.
Yeah.
But looks good. It's like,
okay. I
But
guarantee you're gonna scream like a little girl in the cinema when that happens.
I
Like,
was
oh my
screaming
god!
I'm wondering. Excuse me. I'm wondering what the whole scene in the desert is for.
With the Superman.
yeah,
crew?
that's.
Yeah, I'm wondering what's going on.
The Superman.
Yeah, but
posture?
and Batman's he's like in his bat suit, but with goggles and a trench coat, and I'm like, what?
Looks like a mix of the Marvel noir.
Yeah, it looks like steampunk Batman or something,
Well,
But-
Spider-Man skated around on a skateboard and shorts and
I-
t-shirt, right? So why can't Batman have a
Yeah, I just
suit?
want to know when is that.
Yeah, like what
Like-
is that
like-
about? What personally, I as I mentioned earlier, I'm not terribly excited for the film already. I really like Ben Affleck as an actor / writer director. I think Josh Brolin would have made a really good Bruce Wayne / Batman.
Yeah.
But I'll I have hopes for Ben Affleck, of course, because I really like Ben Affleck.
I see his physique being a lot like Batman.
Wait, whom?
Ben Affleck.
Okay.
He's very not short and stocky the way Batman
he's
is
a tall
in the comics.
motherfucker. Ben Affleck's tall.
Yeah,
So
but
much
in the
so is Batman,
comics,
so-
he's perfectly proportional. And I think Ben Affleck represents very much like the black hair,
Yeah.
the dark features,
And the costume looks great. The costume looks like
yeah.
And Ben Affleck's like a bigger
Yeah, he's-
guy, like
Yeah, he's
longer
got broad shoulders.
and-
He's,
Which way I prefer him than Christian Bale.
Yeah, me
I
too.
always hated Christian Bale.
oh, really? Because I really like Christian Bale as well.
No. Worst Batman ever.
But what was I going to say? So Ben Affleck. Oh yeah. So I'm interested to see what he'll do. What I just find ironic is that he said he won't do Daredevil and or a superhero movie again because the wearing a costume is silly. But now he's playing Batman.
It's
And-
Batman though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
exactly. It's
But I mean, Batman's costume is a little sillier, I find, than Daredevil's. Daredevil's,
Yeah.
for the movie at least, was just this red suit that was looked like it was
like
made out.
that
Yeah,
suit.
it was made out. Yeah, but it was this red suit made out of like homemade things. It was a
Yeah.
leather jacket, a biker jacket, and pants, and then the helmet.
I liked it
Well-
way more than the Daredevil TV series, the last episode, where he actually puts the suit. Yeah,
Well, I know what you mean, but
with no logo.
yeah.
maybe next
Haven't
season.
made it that far.
Yeah,
yet.
next season.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I already knew.
The yellow suit.
That's the yellow suit.
But then Batman is like his one piece suit with the ears and a cape and a utility belt and gadgets and
Yeah, but I liked his suit more than the whole too much armor suit like
Yeah.
in the
It's
other Batman.
for me. It's the best Batman suit from all the movie
Yeah,
combined.
he has no
me
nipples.
No,
The
no bad
logo.
nipples.
The
No,
logo's
the
great.
logo's great. It's
large.
like it looks
Yeah.
so.
But again, it's Dark Knight
It's not.
Returns.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Not, it's not
Dark Knight
highlighted
Returns.
like the other ones where you knew
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's good.
It's a great, fantastic, realistic Dark Knight Returns.
But do you think the
Just
Dark
like the suit for the Man of Steel. It's just like my favorite.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But do you
Yeah.
think that the Dark Knight Returns was a reference to Injustice?
What do you mean?
Because it's too much armor, like very plated and everything.
I don't think so.
Were you talking Batman and Superman though?
No, I'm talking about the Dark Knight Return.
Yeah.
Do you think the suit was a reference to Injustice, where it was all plated and armored? No.
I'm not sure. I know what you're talking-
Justice just came out like 2 years ago.
Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Returns.
And Dark
is
Knight
from the
Returns is like,
80s.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure I know what you mean. I'm sorry, but
Maybe you were talking about the
Dark Knight Rises.
movie animated.
Dark Knight Rises. You're talking
Yeah.
about. Okay, no, I think that's just it's just how they did the costume.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Next.
So moving along from that, the Deadpool trailer
Yes.
was fucking incredible. I mean, it starts out really slow. It's like, I'm
Slow,
done.
but it was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
but-
joke right at the beginning with the like I have cancer and this, that, this, another, but I'm okay. Like I'm
Yeah.
fine. Like
But it's him with his like wife or girlfriend, and he's like, I'm a soldier and I'm dying, and we have an experiment for you. And then right when he gets on the operating table, it's just like joke after joke and
Yeah.
scene after scene. And he makes the Green Lantern reference.
But I think Ryan Reynolds is the perfect actor for Deadpool.
Yeah,
don't
I
make
would
my
not-
suit green
or CG.
or animated.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have never like. He's the perfect role. Perfect.
Right when he was
perfect.
casted in X-Men Origins Wolverine as
Yeah.
just Wade Wilson,
Yeah.
I was like, perfect.
Yes.
Because
and then they
that's his style.
destroyed him.
No, it is.
But that's his.
Yeah, but again, not because of him.
No.
He did an amazing role.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, he was a white
his character-
crack.
He had,
like,
white
two scenes,
cracking,
but-
Merc. It was
Yeah.
Merc with a mouth. It was
Yeah.
perfect.
That's the thing. You have seen him, and he's actually a great Wade Wilson in Blade 3. Which
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
sure.
Yeah, he is. He
Because
really
he was
is.
a smart aleck.
Yeah.
But that's his role. He's done some serious stuff, but as far as his comedic work goes, or action comedic work goes, that's his style. He's
It's
like
sarcasm.
Quick, he's quick talking. He's funny, but
Now, will you get the Deadpool that talks to himself, like they do in
I
the
hope
comic?
so.
Where
So
you-
much.
they said
He needs to
that
break the fourth wall.
he does break the fourth wall like 2 times in the trailer.
Well, yeah, the
Yeah.
end.
When he's like, he cue the music, or he says something like, "Oh, this is gonna hurt" or whatever. But they had said that this Deadpool is not gonna have schizophrenia, so I don't think he'll be hearing the multiple voices. I
Okay.
think at most he'll just be breaking the fourth wall and be, psychotic.
I like that
I know.
narration
I loved it,
guy
yeah. that
Un-
was talking over him.
Yeah,
and
Unless
he was
it
having an
leads
argument with
into
himself.
that somehow.
just like in the video game.
Mhm.
It's like such a great bonus.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, having that other guy talking and saying, "No, Deadpool, come on, you're stupid."
Yeah.
I I really like what they're doing with the mask and how the eyes are.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Which they should have done the same thing for Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, to me,
It's
the
like-
cartoons, besides seeing the mouth move, I know with the Spider-Man you didn't really see his mouth move when he's talking, but in the cartoon you saw it moving. Where he got all his expression was his eyes.
Yeah.
And you're telling me you couldn't have those move? Come on. What
I mean,
we're going to be out
Which
of
is
the whole
also super
realistic...
important for Deadpool because he does
Exactly,
exactly
because
the
that's
same
his
thing.
expression. You can't have human eyes there.
I'd rather see it. I'd rather see that on Deadpool than Spider-Man in a movie fashion, because although Spider-Man did have that as a cartoon, as a live action adaptation,
He looks weird.
Spider-Man's that character that he's a well grounded character realistically, but where his comicness comes from his humor, and that
True, but
no
in
matter
the comic books as
how
well,
like
his eyes are
Yes.
animated.
yeah, that's the thing
I
too though.
totally approve how they made it. Spider-Man,
Mhm.
because it works that way, and okay, fine. But now that we will be seeing this about Deadpool,
You want to see it on Spider-Man.
I don't understand why they wouldn't do it for the new Spider-Man.
But I think it's a problem
Well,
because
yeah.
you cannot animate white patches while you can animate eyebrows. Because
Well,
I think the eyebrows of Spider-Man cannot bend the white eye patch the same way that just normal eyebrows of Deadpool.
yeah, but Deadpool is just the white irises
Yeah.
on the mask that move up and down and get bigger and smaller depending on
Which, technically speaking, is like a suction formed on his eye.
Yeah, that's
like
it.
around his eye. So the only part that's moving is, say, like a white eyelid over his eye. So yes, you would be moving your cheekbones and all that would be the expression. However, with a Spider-Man eye, you don't have the
Yeah.
muscles that are attached to it. So
because it's like
moving
glass or mirror
Yeah,
or whatever he uses,
but-
you know?
It's
Yeah,
sort of
but
like
it's
on your
CGI.
cheek and,
Yeah.
and head, but you can't really.
Yeah, there's sunglasses kind of.
Yeah.
He actually takes it from sunglasses.
But in the end, but yeah, as Nick said, it's CG. So for the MCU version, the coming
Yeah.
out, it's like, why wouldn't they now that they can? And now that Deadpool will be doing it, granted, two different companies, but same idea.
All right.
But no, Deadpool was
Deadpool.
so good, and I like that they filmed the leaked test footage
In live action.
They filmed it almost exactly how
Yep.
it was, and the lines are all there too. The song is different. It's
And Colossus looks awesome.
Yes.
Oh.
That split second that you
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
see.
yeah.
that's how he looks in the X films. Also, he's got the vest. He's got the X
Yeah,
vest
no,
on.
he looks more as the
The
90s,
lines. He looked like he
90s
more had the
and-
lines
Yeah,
and
that's-
armor
yeah.
as opposed to
animated
just
TV show.
like, yeah.
Like classic. You know?
I'm just disappointed it's not the same actor as the X
I know.
films.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I thought the
But
same.
this guy seems like he's bigger though.
Do we have the accent? Because I know.
I don't think he speaks in the trailer,
Okay. No, but
but the other actor didn't.
no, I know.
Mhm.
To me, Colossus is the Colossus from the cartoon with the.
The
The
accent. Yeah, the Russian accent.
Like
this-
in Mother Russia. It's actually one of his biggest traits about Colossus that I like.
Oh, that'd be awesome. They
It's
brought in
Russian
Omega Red.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be great. I love Omega Red.
well, we still don't know what the movie is
No,
about.
I know.
The Deadpool movie.
Oh, that's
Well,
true.
X-Men.
Yeah, but speaking of Deadpool, it is going to be tying into the X-Men film universe, which I don't remember if they actually showed anything at the convention about X-Men Apocalypse, but we have gotten quite a few.
I think it was after.
There was
It was
there was a trailer that was leaked.
Oh yeah.
Yes, there was. Yes, true. You sent it to me, or sent it to us rather. The
First of all, he didn't know what.
Never
the hell
been
you're
released
talking
officially
about.
after, right?
Like, yes.
no, not yet.
Yeah, no, okay.
But yeah, it's you don't see much. It's like
I mean, I don't like it.
you see people like yelling and rain and crying and Apocalypse like I am the first mutant, and then Professor X is bald.
Is it shut down now?
Oh.
I think they took it out. They took it out of the internet. They like.
It's
wiped
gone.
it.
It's on the internet.
Someone like recorded it probably.
Yeah.
I
somewhere,
like that
but-
we're getting Mohawk Storm.
I love that.
Yes.
I've been waiting for that forever.
Mm-hmm.
I know Halle Berry was never going to do it. She swore against it.
Really?
Yeah, she was like complete control of her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Every movie it was her design, her style. She refused to have it any other way.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Me too.
But I'm so glad they're doing Mohawk Storm because I was saying that since they hadn't mentioned production that it's the 80s. It's the perfect opportunity
The only
for them
thing
to have
is, the
Mohawk
costume
Storm.
that you see with Mohawk Storm is not the right costume. She was more of a punker with the
Mhm.
Mohawk.
Well, that's what I was getting at is that with the Mohawk, it's 80s. She could be like this punk rock fan or whatever, and goes with Jubilee, who's got all the band patches on and pins on her jacket. But yeah, costume wise, Psylocke's costume is
Like
spot on.
That's taken right out of the comic book.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why?
I'm not.
Why?
No, why? Like, no, seriously, why? They haven't done that for any other character, yet she's getting an exact.
Yeah. I'm a
Comic book
big fan of Jubilee, and I'm very sad that
Jubilees is
I'm
nice
not-
Jubilees too, yeah.
I'm actually not. I'm not sad as that. It's really hard to make that comic character into real life, being like very nice. So I think they did the best job they could, but I'm disappointed because I think she looks great in comics, not in the movie, in the trailer. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But
Or
just
in-
a trailer, which was
or-
leaked, which was
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like, we'll
But-
see more of her. But to Psylocke, yeah, the Psylocke costume is spot on.
But we know what happens at the end of Apocalypse, right?
We have to assume
Days
that
of Future Past.
Days of
happened,
Future
and
Past.
we're-
Yeah, so everything turns out fine. We know everything
Exactly.
turns out well.
Wolverine's in the future. You know.
I'm thinking the whole movie is going to be, because now Hugh Jackman might be in it because some company that makes leather jackets and bags said that they're making props for the movie, and they said they're making a bag for Wolverine in X-Men Apocalypse. Maybe they were mistaken, or maybe Wolverine is in the movie. I'm thinking that the whole movie is Professor X from Days of Future Past telling him the story of what happened while he was
Yeah,
like,
because shit has changed.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Basically everything has changed.
whatever happened time travel related in Days of Future Past awoke Apocalypse in the new
It
present.
was the ripple. The ripple.
Yeah,
effect.
exactly. Is what I'm thinking. And Professor X is telling Wolverine, look, some shit went down while you were not with us, or while you were other Logan, with a different memory. That's how I'm thinking it's going to happen. And then the whole movie is him explaining what's happening. Because we know everything works out. We saw the end of Days of Future Past, which is in the future.
But do you think they're also going to introduce the celestial technology? Because if they bring Archangel, he had to be transformed. Is it going to be a mutant transformation from Apocalypse, or is actual from the comics celestial technology?
It could.
Because I'm
In the
wondering.
movie universe, they might not do that.
Yeah.
Because they have to bring celestials, and that brings.
Yeah, but it might be
Multiple,
too
like,
much
stories.
to explain. They would take the
If they
easier way
wanted,
out.
if they wanted to,
Just
because
say alien.
Bryan Singer, a while back when Days of Future Past came out, Bryan Singer was talking to Hugh Jackman about writing Apocalypse, and they said that they're going with the comic story as well as actual Egyptian mythology and trying to fuse the two. So they could, as if they wanted to, just be like Apocalypse is all powerful and boop, you're transformed or some bullshit,
Okay.
Well, technically he could.
He-
Also
yeah.
in the comics. So.
Yeah. So
But-
either way.
What we saw with the clip after Days of Future Past with him building the
Yeah.
Pyramids.
I liked how what the X-Men movies do is they do branch into history,
Mm-hmm.
and they
Yes, they do that
with
quite
the
a bit.
JFK thing.
Mhm.
That
No, that's true.
so
It's
it was
the
Apocalypse that did
X-Men Origins, the fall of the nuclear power plant in 1979. That was a real thing.
Yeah,
The Cuban Missile Crisis, all that stuff. So
I like that.
Yeah, sure.
It keeps it all like they did with Transformers.
yeah,
Sure.
That's why I said it in a
yeah.
low voice. Oh,
I don't like how the new Apocalypse looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing. A lot of people are talking about that, and
the return of Ivan Ooze.
Yeah.
But
It's
the thing-
morphin time.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think Justin mentioned it, is that, and it's true that Apocalypse's power is that he has a complete manipulation of his matter, so he can grow, shrink, whatever he does.
Maybe
so he
just
can
a step of.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm thinking
like
he'll
a
be
Frieza.
like you'll see him in various stages.
like you said
You haven't
about
seen my
Ultron.
last form.
It's like Ultron in Age of Apocalypse, Age of Ultron, Age of
Technically,
Ultron.
yeah.
It's like Ultron. It's like you'll see him as various stages throughout the movie, and his final, like this, how we have him as within the images now is how he'll look like through most of the movie. But near the end is probably he'll get like a little bigger with the white face and the blue lines, and that
That's
would be
cool.
And if that happens, we'll all scream like little schoolgirls.
that.
Yes. When they showed the Infinity Gauntlet, I did scream like a little girl. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't wait to see it.